What if I told you the most powerful form of control is not words, not shouting, not arguments, just silence, and yet that silence can make people chase you fair respect, you lose their emotional balance. Today you will understand how silence controls the human mind. Welcome to Human Hour, the place where we explore the hidden psychology of human behavior, the dark corners of the mind, the secrets that nobody teaches you. In this video, we will break down why silence makes people deeply uncomfortable, how it gives you psychological power, and how you can use it without saying a single word. Stay until the very end, because one of these techniques can instantly change how every person around you treats you. Here is something most people never realize: the human brain was never built for silence. It was built to fill gaps. The moment silence appears, brain begins to spiral. It starts asking, did I say something wrong? Why are they not replying? What are they thinking right now? What do they know that I do not? This is called psychological tension, and it is one of the most powerful forces inside the human mind. Now here is the part that changes everything. The person who controls the silence controls the entire situation, because silence does not just create discomfort, it forces the other person to react. They start overthinking, they start explaining themselves, they start justifying, they start chasing validation. They hand you control without you asking for it, without you saying a single word. There is a truth that the most powerful people in history understood. People fear what they cannot read. When you talk too much, people figure you out. They map your mind. They predict your next move. But when you go silent, you become something different. You become unpredictable, and unpredictability is where real power lives. Think about every room you have ever walked into. Who do people notice more, the loudest person or the one sitting quietly in the corner watching everything, saying nothing? The quiet one, because silence builds mystery, and mystery triggers curiosity, and when curiosity is triggered, people cannot stop thinking about you. They replay conversations, they analyze your expressions, they wonder what you meant, they wonder what you know. And the moment someone cannot stop thinking about you, you are already inside their mind. You are already in control. Most people live their lives reacting. They reply fast, they argue fast, they get emotional fast, and that speed, that instant reaction is what makes them predictable, controllable, weak. But silence breaks that pattern entirely. When you stay silent during conflict, two things happen simultaneously. First, you protect your own emotions. You do not say something you will regret. You do not give the other person ammunition. You do not expose your vulnerabilities. Second, you destabilize the other person completely. They came ready for a reaction. They expected resistance. They expected emotion, but you gave them nothing. That nothing, that absolute stillness, becomes their biggest frustration, because they are fighting a storm inside themselves. While you stand perfectly still, they are losing control while you are the one holding it. Silence is not only about not speaking, it is about timing. It is about the space between words, that space, that pauses. Where power is born here is a simple technicism. Asks you a question, any question, instead of answering immediately. Pause 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Let the silence breathe. Now watch what happens. Your answer suddenly feels heavier, more deliberate, more important, because your brain sent a signal to everyone watching. This person thinks before they speak. This person does not react. This person is in control. Fast replies feel emotional, fast replies feel desperate, but slow responses, measured responses, those feel powerful. Those feel like someone who knows something, someone who sees something others do not. Here is one of the darkest and most fascinating truths about human psychology. When you are always available, people stop valuing you. They know you will always be there. They know you will always respond, and so they stop thinking about you. But the moment you go silent, everything changes. They check their messages. They check again. They wonder why you did not reply. They replay the last conversation looking for clues. They start to think about you more, and slowly, without realizing it, they start chasing you, chasing your attention, chasing your response, chasing your approval. Because silence creates scarcity, and what is scarce feels rare. What is rare feels valuable. What is valuable people pursue in every social situation, in every room, in every group. There is a hierarchy, and most people assume that the loudest person sits at the top. They are wrong. The most powerful person in any room is the one who speaks only when it matters, because when they do speak, the room goes quiet. Everyone leans in, every word lands like something important, because silence gave those words weight. Think about what happens when you talk constantly. Your words become noise, background sound, people tune it out. But when you speak rarely, when you choose your moments carefully, every sentence you deliver feels like it was carved out of stone, and people remember it because silence made them ready to listen. Silence is not weakness. Let me say that again. Silence is not weakness. It is one of the oldest strategies known to human civilization. It is emotional control. It is social power. It is the art of making people come to you instead of running after them. Silence makes people think about you, respect you, sometimes even fear you. But here is the final truth, the one that separates wisdom from manipulation. Silence is a tool, and every tool can build something great or destroy something precious. Use it with intention. Use it with awareness, because in the wrong hands, even silence can become a weapon. If something shifted inside you while watching this, if something clicked, then you already understand why this channel exists. Subscribe to Human Hour. Because here we do not just talk about the mind, we go inside it, we study it, we learn its hidden language, and most importantly, we learn how to navigate it. Stay silent, stay aware, stay powerful.